Hey, it's Bill with TRC, that's Tampa Running Central. Today we're Tampa Running and Throwing Central, and we are at the 2026 Bill Shields Award presentation. And we see something here that hasn't happened very often. I think only 2 other times in the history of this award has it been given to the same person twice. And as you can see, 2025 and 2026, our Bill Shields Award winner is none other than Miss Janai Simpson from Tampa Catholic. Gosh, where to start? It's pretty simple because she is the most prolific thrower in not only Hillsborough County, but in the state of Florida, with records in the shot put and the discus at the state level. 7-time state champion. She had probably a little glitch. Was it your freshman year in the discus?
Yeah.
You didn't. Yeah. What place did you get?
I came in second.
Second. Oh my gosh. How could you sleep with yourself without taking a total of 8 golds? So 7 golds and 1 silver. But again, the most prolific thrower in the history of the state of Florida. How does it feel to have your high school season over? Is it like a big breath of relief, or are you just ready to move on to the next level?
A bit of both. It's actually a bittersweet moment because although I do miss high school track and everything like that, because that's where I actually learn myself, build myself with my coach that I have for the last 9-10 years. And so for me to going to the SEC, to the University of Texas, it's actually a big woo-ha moment for me, and it's just I'm extra grateful for everything that she's done for me, my parents, my family, all the support. So it's just everything in the end, everything happens for a reason. I feel like this is the path that I meant to be on, and I'm just grateful for everything that has happened through my high school career.
So Coach T has been with you for 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she tell, how early on did she tell you you've got it? You've got what it takes? Was it immediately?
At first, because when I did start, I didn't know anything about track because my mom just put me in it. But when I started running, and running wasn't for me, and so I got put in the throws. And so at first I felt like she was kind of iffy about it, but then I stuck with her and kind of the experiment for her. So everything was just I continue to work, build with her, grow a connection with her, and it was an amazing experience and journey with Coach Tia. So
that is a great relationship. I know what coaching for 4 years can be, but to be with somebody for 10 years, what are some Tia nuggets? Maybe 1 or 2 things that you take away, maybe not specifically about throws, but as a way to honor her. What are some things that she taught you just about developing as a young lady in life? Do you have some things?
Yeah, one is always trust the process, even when you think things isn't going the way that you want it. But in the end, and after everything that you have done, through the stuff that is you don't like it, it's iffy, but you continue to do it and you work hard and you get used to it. It's just all about trusting the process, and then just having fun with what you're doing, because that's the biggest thing about track and field is just having fun, working hard, developing, but also just having fun with everything that you do.
Was there ever a point in that 10 years, and more specifically in the 4 years of high school, did you ever have a time where you're I can't do this anymore, that I don't want to do this anymore? Was that ever a factor?
Thoughts about it, yes, but I know me and I know my family, and for me to just stop and quit, that wasn't gonna happen for me. I had the motivation through my family and through me. I'm just the type of person, if I feel I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna keep going. That's just my motivation, because me stopping, that's I can't do that.
Because life as a high school student is hard enough, just a student, but then when you throw in high school season, post high school season,
Yeah.
national championships, traveling. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is, but I've been doing it for the last 4 years, so I got used to it. It's actually been like probably the best 4 years that I've had, but like it's all been like really worth it in the end. So
Well, now you're going off to the University of Texas in
Yeah.
Austin. They have great barbecue out there. I remember that.
yeah,
And you're excited about your new teammates, your new coaches.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done all the research and looked at where you need to be to score in the SEC.
Yeah.
We're going to do that as a freshman, right?
we're gonna get there.
Yeah. I mean, really, your career, there really haven't been, I don't think there's been a track and field athlete come out of Tampa with the accolades that you have. I mean, seriously, when I think about the names on these trophies, Walter Monroe, Ike Levine, just the list goes on. There's never been anybody that's come out of high school with what you've done, and we're proud to call you a native of Tampa, and we're going to be watching very closely at UT, at SECs, the Olympics. I know those are just, I mean, they're right around the corner, and
Yeah.
you'll be there. You'll be at the trials. I don't see that not happening with your work ethic and with your love of the sport. So, once again, one of our co-winners. We talked to the other earlier today. The Bill Shields Award, been given out since 1961, and I don't think that there is another name on that trophy that has more records and more state championships accredited to it than this young lady right here, and that is Janai Simpson of Tampa Catholic. And now, hook 'em horn. How about a hook 'em horn? Let's see what we got. There we go. Nice job, Janai. Thank you.
Thank you.